Hello folks, today I'm going to be doing a DVD review on that I don't have yet, but I saw it was Tom and Jerry and the Wizard of Oz. I had this movie in my collection for a while, but I watched it because when I was a kid I was a huge fan of Tom and Jerry and the Wizard of Oz. Oh yeah, what happens is, it's just like the original Wizard of Oz, but it is a bit different. It had the Tom and Jerry characters. Like Tom, who's the cat, and Jerry's the mouse. I'm sure everyone has seen that show. I probably saw the show a few times. I know there's quite a couple of them I did not see yet, but basically this movie is the same plot line. It's only an hour, that is pretty short, and it is very cute and really funny. And what happens is, Tom and Jerry fell asleep with Dorothy and Toto after what happened in the beginning, which I'm not going to tell you. There's still some same songs, but we're off to see the Wizard song. It changed quite a bit. It changed quite a bit in this one, but I still like this movie. This movie brings me back a lot of memories, back when I saw the first Wizard of Oz, the original. It came out in 1949. They used that and they made a cartoon, so it is cartoon. What happens is, when Tom and Jerry go to sleep, they go to Oz, and Dorothy left a few hours ago. Scarecrow, the Tin Man, the Lion, and Toto. And they need to catch up to them. And Tuffy was like a little gray mouse that talks, but Tom and Jerry can't talk. They can only scream and stuff like that. And then Tuffy stops Tom and Jerry from going to the Wizard of Oz. They explain they promised Aunt Em to look after Dorothy, and then she goes along. And then the Scarecrows disguise themselves as the Scarecrow. Yeah, I'm forgetting the movie. I haven't seen it in a while, but and then there is a couple funny lines in there you guys might like. You could still kind of watch it, but it's not really gruesome as the original, but sorry, I have to move my camera. Well, basically, the witch tries to take the ruby slippers. Glinda appears in the end as well. The crows told them to go the wrong way, and there was like a big mountain, and there was like the Yellow Brick Road, and there was will cause an avalanche. And in most movies they told them to go the wrong way. In most movies like this, and basically they go to this dandelion thing that they're trees. First, my friend Alexa, she did not want to see it when I told her about it, because she thought it was going to be stupid or gory or something. But then when I told her that it's funny, has no gore and stuff, she keeps saying she doesn't want to see it all. But then the final week, when I finally told her, when I finally saw it, she said she should see it, and she told me she saw it a few days ago with a couple of her friends, and yeah, it's pretty good. And Tom and Jerry and Tuffy hide up in the dandelion seeds. The Wicked Witch of the West made an avalanche, but with the one Tuffy got, she turned two flying monkeys, one into a rabbit and one to a dinosaur. And then at the end, like, they were fighting with the one, like the witch turns them into something, and Tom and Jerry fight with them, and then she was a clown. She turned into a clown costume she was wearing, and then she sat on the stump, and the wand turned the stump into a firework, goes pew, blast off the space, crashed into a hole, and well, they used the wand to save Dorothy and her friends from the avalanche, and they got together with Dorothy again. The witch grew furious and have her hair was all like messy. I was laughing at that part. That was so a funny scene. They are couple scenes. They are a couple scenes that where they have that. There's a lot of funny scenes like that. That one is funny. I know there's quite a few funny scenes that are mostly funny. So, as they see, once they got to the Emerald City, the witch comes and it said surrender Dorothy and Tom and Jerry as well. I thought in the original it says surrender Dorothy, but in this one it says surrender Dorothy and Tom and Jerry. They go inside to see the wizard. Not Tom and Jerry or Tuffy, but the wizard got mad. It said they won't grant their wishes until they get the broomstick from the Wicked Witch of the West. Tom goes in and he gets scared. The wizard scared the crap out of him and then comes back out. It's a funny scene. So you guys might check my other videos out and go see that movie if you have not seen it. It is really funny. If you have Rogers On Demand, it used to be on, but it's not on anymore. But get it for DVD or Blu-ray if you have a Blu-ray player or DVD. You should get that for DVD, and it is pretty funny. I saw it on Rogers On Demand. It was pretty good, so. And, Dorothy gets captured with Tom and Jerry, but Tom and Jerry got out of there. And they needed to find a way how they could save Dorothy. They said the water was the Wicked Witch of the West's only weakness. Then Dorothy's friends come in. Tuffy goes in for the door, goes in the hourglass, and is going with the sand to try to keep it up so Dorothy doesn't die. I wonder what happens if the sand runs out. I wonder what happens in there, because I was wondering what might happen. Maybe there's a plasma grenade from Halo that will explode to hell. Yeah, I was been saying that like when I was 8. I've been saying that, and my mom's like, and he's like, "You're mixing Halo with The Wizard of Oz? You are so funny." And this movie wasn't too bad. I gave it a 10 out of 10. It's cute and it's funny. It didn't tip me off, but I was a huge fan of Tom and Jerry when I was little. So, along with Scooby-Doo and Bugs Bunny and the Tweety Show and other stuff like that. But what happens, okay. What basically happens next is something that people might not know, but all the water was gone twice, and when they dropped, and then they go to the rain cloud, they give it to Dorothy. The Wicked Witch of the West dies. When the Scarecrow was on fire in the original, well, in the original Wizard of Oz, the Scarecrow gets fire, and then Dorothy saves him with water. But in this one, Dorothy sprayed the witch with water, and then she died, and they grabbed the boomstick. The wizard granted their wishes. And then Tom and Jerry with Dorothy gets sent back home. They woke up. They realized it was all a dream, and that's it. That's basically the end of this movie. I love this movie a lot. I didn't say I hate it, but I only have a few seconds, so that's my review. So comment about what movie I should review next. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.